Hi, welcome to Rick Snider's Washington on YouTube, where you get the whole story. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit the thanks button. Kind of quiet around the Washington Commanders today, so I pulled a story out of the vault for you about Jay Leeuwenburg, who played in 2000 for this team as a guard. You remember that 2000 class had Dion and Bruce Smith and a lot of other names, but they had a nice guy come by and played 12 games for him at guard. The interesting part about Jay before he retired after that season was he was a diabetic, type 1 diabetic, okay? For those of you out there with diabetes, like myself, I've been one for about 30 years. Type 2, honestly, you can live a pretty normal life if you just don't do crazy things. But type 1's much harder. I mean, you can be as good as gold and still have real problems. I feel for those guys. And Jay was one of them. And he's only one of the very few diabetic pro athletes are out there. And I remember when he came to Washington, they actually did some things special for him. They always had a snack on the bench, even during practice. They had a glucose meter for him. I mean, today I wear one on my arm. I can look on my smartphone. But back then, this was still kind of new stuff. Diabetes medications and education have come eons in the 30 years since I've been one. But Jay was still in the early part. And, this guy came out there. He's doing, you know how hard it is to play football and the energy that you burn and your blood sugar can crash in a moment's notice. And Jay still did it. He played for a bunch of teams over an 8-year career, played 137 games, 108 starts. That was pretty impressive on there. And he ended up writing a book called Yes, I Can, Yes, You Can. And it's still on Amazon if you want to read it. It's a pretty inspirational read about everything from the 1992 ninth round pick by Kansas City back then. Went on and played 5 teams. It was an interesting career. You probably just didn't even know about Jay Leeuwenburg, but I'll never forget that guy. He was one of a kind. I'm Rick Snider. Thanks for coming. I'll see you soon.